Hi guys, welcome to Care Reaction. So guys, in today's session, we are going to discuss about JRE, right? So in the previous session, we discussed about JDK, and in today's session, we are going to discuss a bit about JRE. What is the JRE, and why do we need the JRE while running a Java program? Okay, so let's get started. So first of all, the full form of JRE, right? That is a Java Runtime Environment. Okay. So suppose you have developed one Java program. Okay. That is this. Suppose for an example, we have developed this particular Java program, and now suppose I want to run this Java program. Okay. So each and every component, okay, that is needed in order to run a Java application, that is the part of JRE, right? So in JDK, we were telling that each and every component that we need in order to develop and run a Java application, that is a part of JDK. Similarly, every component, right, that we need in order to run a Java application, that is the part of JRE. Okay. Now, if we talk about JRE, okay, further, then JRE mainly consists of three main components. Okay. First of all, it will consist of class loader. Okay. So then it consists of bytecode verifier. Okay. So if you remember, right, in the last session, we had seen a Java code flow diagram. Okay. I'll show you in a while the same diagram, and then it consists of JVM, okay. And finally, it consists of Java class libraries. Okay. So there are certain set of libraries, predefined libraries that are present that we need in order to run the Java application. Okay. So if I talk about Java class libraries, okay, if you see here, if you see, right, we have this JRE system library. Now, if I expand with this, then there are certain a set of libraries that you see, right? If you see the extension is .jar basically. Okay. So these all are the class libraries. Okay, predefined classes are there. If I give you one example, okay, then let's say we had written this thing, right? System.out.print. So this is a predefined class actually. Okay, it is coming from this predefined system class. Okay, so this system class, it is the part of JRE. Okay, so there are many more such classes that we'll see. Okay, in the subsequent sessions. Okay, so that is the part of JRE. Okay. So in simple terms, if I talk, right, if you simply want to run the Java application, if you don't want to develop anything, okay, in the Java, then in that case, you will only need the JRE, okay, and JDK you will need in case you want to develop a Java application and at the same time you also want to run the Java application. So at that point, you will need the JDK, and JRE you will need in case you want to simply run your Java application and you don't want to develop it. Okay. So we'll see in the subsequent sessions how can we download the JDK or JRE. Okay. So that is the main purpose of JRE if we talk about it. Okay. Now going further. Okay. Uh, let me show you that diagram again. Okay, so if we see again, if we watch this diagram carefully, then JRE will consist from this class loader up till the Java execution engine. So this component, that is a class loader, okay, this is mainly used in order to load the class file. Okay. Then we have bytecode verifier that is used in order to verify the bytecode of input and the output files. Okay, so that is the purpose of bytecode verifier. Then we have this JIT compiler, that is just in-time compiler or interpreter that will convert this bytecode into the machine code. And finally, we have the Java execution engine. Okay, so if you see right from here, right from this component, that is the class loader, up till Java execution engine, that is nothing, that is the JRE. Okay, and also if I show you this architecture, if you look at this architecture, then JRE, if you see right, it consists of JVM plus library classes. Library classes I just showed you. So that is the JRE. Okay. Now how JRE works internally. Okay. So if we talk in very simple terms, okay, then basically the JRE, it runs on the top of the OS. In order to perform some operation, right? In order to run the Java application, normally it runs on top of the OS, and basically it provides the additional Java specific resources. Now, which type of resources it will provide? Right? It will definitely provide those resources that are needed in order to run your Java application. So basically what it does is, okay, it creates a consistent platform, okay, on which we can run and deploy the Java application set. So you need some platform, okay, on which you can run your Java application. So that platform basically is provided by JRE. Okay. Now, what will Java class libraries contain? Okay. So it normally class libraries, they are nothing but that is the pre-written code that is provided by Java. Right? Suppose just we showed, right? I showed you. Okay. So this particular code, right? Suppose you want to print something, and so that code is this. Basically, it is coming from the system class. So there are many more such classes, inbuilt classes are there that we can use. Okay. So that is again the part of the class libraries. Okay. So it consists of Java class libraries, and Java class libraries, it contains the pre-written code normally. Okay. That we can utilize, okay, as per our need. And finally, it also consists of class loader. Okay. And what it does, that is mentioned, it loads them into the JVM while the program is running. And then finally, JVM, it executes our code. Okay. So this was about the JRE. Okay. If we go to one of the site, right, there is one site called as ibm.com. I will paste this URL, okay, in the description. There also you can check this out. Okay. Here also the same thing is mentioned. Okay. That it consists of class loader. If you see, it consists of bytecode verifier and interpreter. Okay. So this was about JRE. Okay. So JRE normally, in a nutshell, you will need a JRE whenever you want to run any Java application. Okay. So all the components, all the set of components that we need in order to run a Java application, that is the part of JRE. So suppose if you want to develop a Java program and to if you want to run the Java program, then in that case you will need JDK. But suppose you want to simply run the Java application, you don't want to develop it, then in that case you will need the JRE. Okay. So accordingly, you should download. How to download JDK JRE, that we'll see in the subsequent sessions. So that's all for today, guys. Thanks for watching, and do like this video if you like the content. Okay, let me know any if your feedbacks. Okay, accordingly I'll alter the content. So thanks for watching. In the next session we'll discuss about the JVM. Okay, what do we mean by JVM and what all are the functions that is performed by JVM. So thanks guys for